baby large.
Hey guys, your girl Tay Chris back with another video. I'm gonna put in the comment section below the link to how I got this look, but this video is in reference to my gastric sleeve surgery. I think it's been about 2 months since I gave you guys an update, so I wanted to take the time to follow back up with you guys. I got inboxed a lot of questions and I want to make sure I answer everybody's questions, and if there's still more, I'm going to still keep doing follow-up videos in reference to my weight loss journey, but we're going to get right into it. Okay, so the first thing that I would just like to put out there is weight loss surgery is not for everybody. I have had so much support from my family and my friends, and I love them tremendously, and having a support system definitely makes a difference when it comes to your journey. What I will say is ask questions, talk to your doctor, you know, because a lot of people have this concept that, okay, I get surgery and boom, that's it. It's not that simple, and it really forces you to make better decisions or you're going to make yourself sick. So that's the biggest thing that I want people to like really grasp their head around. Of course, doctors and stuff, they'll tell you that too, and I'm just like, man, this is going to be a breeze, but like afterwards, this is an emotional journey. This is a everything journey. So when I went in to have surgery on October 15, 2018, which was about 4 months ago, I weighed 352 pounds. Today is February 26th, and I weigh 274 pounds. So I have lost 76 pounds in 4 months. I work out. I haven't been consistent the past month. Like after my birthday, I haven't been as consistent, but working out is what really is getting me the results that I'm getting compared to other people. So again, it's not just a walk in the park. When I went in to have surgery, I was out of work for 6 weeks. So I went in to have surgery on a Monday. I was released on Wednesday. Again, it's 6 incisions, which your doctor should explain to you. They're very small. They're like not even the length of that. Very small incisions. By the time I left the hospital, of course, your stomach is cut. So I was prescribed hydrocodone. It gave me weird dreams. So after a few days, I stopped taking it. But overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, pain was like a 7.5, 8. And after a week, I was pretty much, honestly, I know people who went back to work after about 2 or 3 weeks. Me. So yeah, I enjoyed that time. Once I went back to work, you know, I mean, I have 2 kids, a 8-year-old and a 4-year-old. So my activity was like, I was working out. When I went back for my 2-week checkup, they were like, wow, I think I already lost like 20-something pounds. So, you know, just activity is very important. Another question that I was asked was, you know, the pros and cons. So the biggest thing that's been hurtful for me is my hair loss. So if you can tell, like you can see my edges are thinned out. Flued out, thinned out. My edges are thinned out, and I've lost a lot of hair. I'm going to add a picture here to show you guys. This is when I took out my sewing, and I lost a lot of hair, and I cried just because I pride myself on having beautiful natural hair, and I try to encourage my daughter to have beautiful natural hair and embrace her hair, even though I do wear a lot of sewings. But it's just, you know, you're not getting your same intake of nutrients and vitamins, so it's not going to be the same. So I was expecting it, but to actually see it kind of broke my heart a little bit. And that's just being completely transparent with y'all. And my husband was like, I'll just buy you some. So my sewing's going back in. Other side effects, that's really it. Like, there are more. That's why I said do your research, talk to your doctors, ask your questions. But as for me, my experience has been excellent. my experience has been excellent. Like, it really, 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 it really has. Now that I'm about 4 months out, I do crave stuff more, where like, so at this point, I can pretty much eat everything except for fruit, pasta, rice, bread, carbs. Like, I can't eat any carbs. And I am from up north. We love pizza, and I have been craving pizza. There are alternative recipes like cauliflower pizza and stuff, but you know, if you've been eating something for years. I'm 29 years old now, and when you've been eating certain type of ways for a certain amount of time, it's like, oh shit, I really like that. I remember how that tastes and I want it, but I can't eat it. So, but for me, the bigger picture is my goals. The amount of weight I want to lose, the appearance that I want to have, and that's more important to me when I'm thinking about, oh, can I eat that? Will it make my stomach hurt for a little bit? I might throw up. It might give me diarrhea, but is it really, really worth it? And I'm like, nah. So another big piece that I really want to get into with you guys is the emotional aspect of it. And it's just like, dang, it's, you know, you lose the weight. How can that be emotional? And it really is. And every insurance is different, but one of the requirements of my insurance, United Healthcare, was that we do an hour of therapy. I've done therapy before. I wasn't new to it. I encourage all people, especially people of color, who struggle with mental illness, mental health, definitely seek professional assistance. So I wasn't hesitant about it. I'm just like, you know, it is. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do because I knew I wanted this surgery. So mentally, as a person, as a woman, I walked with confidence at 352 pounds. I exuded confidence just in my everyday life, on social media, just everything. But personally, did I have moments of self-doubt or self-reservation about, okay, you know, okay, am I really attractive? You know, am I this? Am I that? Even though, like, I've always had a beautiful face, but it's just like, okay, I'm putting myself in a box. Versus I could just be beautiful completely everywhere. Not saying that you cannot be big and beautiful, because you can. I still, in my mind, refer to myself as fat. Some people don't like that. My friends didn't like it. My husband hates it. That's just me. Like, that was my comfort zone with my weight. But when you start being able to do things that you have, y'all, I could not run unless being chased. I get my ass on the treadmill and I run. When you can do things that you haven't been able to do in 5 or 10 years, when you don't get out of breath, when you just, those little things, not even the scale is lit. Don't get me wrong. To get on the scale, I weigh myself once a week because it can be addicting. So I weigh myself every Monday. To get on that scale and see, oh shit, another 4 pounds, another 3 pounds, another 5 pounds, that is lit. Don't let me gas y'all. It's lit to see them numbers dropping and dropping and dropping. And this is the smallest I've been since before I had my daughter. So, and my daughter's 8. About to be 9. So don't get me wrong, seeing that scale is absolutely lit. But those, when you walking past a group of people and you can scoot by and your stomach don't rub, or your boobs don't rub, or whatever the case may not rub, those type of things have that emotional click. Being intimate with your partner, even though, again, that never stopped anything, but the different sort of, it is an emotional journey because you're doing things that you may have not been able to do for 5 and 10 years because you've been carrying this weight around, and now you can do it. So it is definitely emotional. Definitely have a support system. You know, most places that you go through to get the surgery, they offer support systems. The only complaints overall I can say that I have with the surgery, in which is petty, but sue me, is of course the extra skin. And it's crazy because in 2015 I went to have a consultation for gastric surgery, and I was telling my doctor, I was just like, I'm scared of the extra skin, and he was just like, well, you know, you're younger. If you get it done now, you may not have as much as, you know, older people, but you know, it's nothing that I can do to promise that you won't have it. and I didn't get the surgery done. And then I ended up having to restart the whole process over in 2018, which led to me having my surgery 7 months later. But that is the biggest thing. So, like, these are my arms. And again, I lost 76 pounds in 4.5 months. My boobs have deflated. And I ain't got no ass. Ain't had no ass. My mom ain't got no ass. My sister ain't got no ass. We ain't got asses. Both my grandmas got ass and my aunt. I don't know what happened, how my mom fucked that up for us, but we ain't got no ass. So I pride myself on having boobs. I literally just brought bras this weekend because I was still wearing my 42F bras. I am down to 44D. So shit was looking real sideways. I was just like, I told my husband, I can't take it bras another day. Your girls need to be lifted up. Lift every voice and sing. So got me some new bras, but those are it's petty stuff. Like I said in my previous video, I didn't have any health concerns. I strictly got this surgery for me, my appearance. I want to be 30 and be able to say I look better than some of these 18, 19-year-olds. That is why I got my surgery. It was strictly for cosmetic reasons for me, and also long term. Of course, carrying around almost 400 pounds for 10 years probably would have weighed on my heart, probably would have weighed on my blood pressure. You know, of course, long term it could have had some negative effects. So I'm just trying to be proactive. I want to see my grandkids, and just, well, maybe my grandkids chill. I don't know if I want to live that long. Can you imagine living that long? All your friends done gone on, and you just here left living 100-something years old. But Lord willing, you know, I'll touch that 100. So I hope this video was informative and as transparent as possible. I believe I hit on everything that you guys asked me. I get so many DMs on Instagram and through Facebook, you know, all the time. And I try to make sure, you know, I get back to people, but this is just one collaborative. And if you don't follow me, make sure you follow me at TakeChris on Instagram and subscribe to my channel just for more updates and more information about what's going on me. And you can see my more frequent updates of me sweating like a hog in the gym, and my progress weekly, because like I said, I only weigh myself once a week because it can become addictive. So if you're interested in the surgery, I'm not an expert. I don't have a PhD. Hell, I dropped out and don't even have a bachelor's. But I do know this surgery did change my life, and I'm happy with the decision that I made. I'm happy to be down 76 pounds in 134 days. Thank you guys so much for watching.